All right. Just a minute. Welcome everybody for day 6 of Tohuwa Bohu. I'm so glad to have you all with me this evening. Thank you for sharing you have sharing some testimonies yesterday in the WhatsApp group. It's amazing to see how quickly you all started experiencing something different. Having said that, you all don't need to have the similar glorious experience. Someone had written that they felt like crying, perfectly fine. But I would say that a disentanglement is happening and also experience. It's possible that you might be experiencing the Father's love, or maybe some sort of healing is happening. So nothing to worry. You all are doing very good as long as you are just following the instructions and you have um, set the intentions and written to things that for which you needed clarity, even I written. And I have I think for 99%, I think I have clarity, but a couple of things that I really wanted to fine tune my processing and which way to go forward. Even I have written it down. And good for you all to have a good journal, and you could see this is mine. Um, I normally try to keep a couple more, 2, 3 for different purposes. One would be for my prayer requests that are coming in from people, another one for my personal journal, and I also have um, the ledger, the ledger of righteousness. I put an entry starting this year. I did a 1 day ledger. Whatever was on my mind, I did write. So um, y'all may not have the similar experience, and so the in experience in terms of angelic encounters or some light what do you call, some sort of different experience, glorious experiences. You all have written purple light and shining stars and all that. It need not be for everybody. And um, the idea is to uh, facilitate operating from a place of rest. Okay, the idea is to disentangle from the comfort zones or the break the patterns and cycles. Okay, it's very easy for human being. It's very easy for us to get familiar with the routine, with the known people, to hang out with them. But it's another thing to come out of comfort zone, if comfort zone, and make some fresh connections and do something new. So we're going to talk about, very briefly, we're going to talk about how to break the patterns and cycles. Many of you have asked in the past and even now as well, how to break the patterns and cycles. Okay, so it's very simple. Okay, you got to do something. It's like you're you're making a in the kind of a, what do you call, let's say a forest. You're walking, okay, walking once, and then it's like a full jungle. Okay, and maybe you are removing certain things on the way, and then you're walking first time, second time, third time, and then you're coming back with a family, and then you're making multiple trips every month, or maybe once every 6 months, right? And the more you walk, it becomes smoother, and the path becomes smoother. Okay, and you become very familiar. Oh, okay, after 100 meter, I have to take a left turn, and then maybe after 200 meter, I need to take a right turn, and this is the way. You reach a place where you can close your eyes, and then you can walk that path, right? We all are very familiar with that. So it's the same thing. It's like, and afterwards, if you have to take a vehicle and go pass by, you can even go in a 40, 50 kilometer speed, because the path is made very clear and it's become smooth. So the same way, even our brain works. Okay, we get very familiar with doing the same thing, mundane things. If we really don't have the willpower to do something out of our comfort zone, to try something, then it becomes a routine or a same patterns and cycle. Okay, and that will reflect in several areas as well. So how to break the patterns and cycles? Maybe what is one or two things that you have always wanted to do, but you keep postponing? Go and start that one. If needed, maybe have an accountability partner or have a mentor or a trainer or coach. Okay. And that other thing would be like, let's say you're going to where you really love biryani. Okay, maybe you try something different, maybe Chinese, maybe Lebanese another time, or some other cuisine you can try and give it an opportunity to explore. The world is so beautiful, so many options are there. Don't be confined with, okay, I only want biryani, all the time, every time I go out. Okay, try something. I'm not telling only biryani or food or anything. I'm saying come out of the comfort zone. Okay, maybe read a book, or maybe try a different sport. Maybe you're doing tennis and maybe go and try, see how how good it would be to try karate, or maybe football or some other sport. Okay, and you're listening to Western music, go and listen some Carnatic music. Okay, and something, maybe if you really want to draw or paint, do something very different. Okay, and then you see how it what you are, like I said in the WhatsApp chat, that we got to push it in the natural. Okay, Jesus has done his job, that is 2000 years ago. He died on the cross and it is available. I mean, everything that we want to have in our life, everything to become strong. Okay, as far as we are in this world, there will be difficulties, there will be trials and tribulations, but what is so different about us is that we have the word in us. Okay, and we will stand strong on the foundation of the word, and we will be overcomers. That is going to be the difference between us and others, nothing else. Okay, so you can do anything, maybe any art or a sport or food, in all possible ways. Try something different and break the patterns in the natural, and then it will, whatever has been stopped, or repeated sickness at the repeated same month every year, or repeated cycles. It could be sickness, it could be a financial loss, it could be betrayals, it could be any of these things you are facing, every year, every month, or maybe every week. These are something you can, these are some ways you can break the cycles and pattern. Okay, and also another best one of the best ways for you to disentangle. Okay, when there is entanglement, the patterns and cycles most probably going to repeat. Okay, and when you do tohu bohu, it's going to help you to disentangle. Okay, disentangle is going to help you to do self reflection. Okay, sometimes you will think, oh, there is no way out, I'm stuck and my life is going to be like this only. You might be thinking like that, but all that can be taken care or broken, overcome, not you can overcome all those things when you do tohu abohu. Okay, most of the time what we do, okay, is operating from a comfort zone, from familiarity, putting people, situations, and God in a box with a limited understanding. Okay, now what we are doing is through meditation, we are learning to stay still. Okay, getting into the void, and uh, and and allowing the spirit to minister to us, to have self reflections, and also to disentangle from all the familiar thoughts and patterns and cycle, and allowing the spirit to help us and overcome the patterns and cycles. I hope this helped every day. I'm trying to summarize the benefits or why we should do Tohua Bohu from a very, very different perspectives. Okay, so I hope this helps. So now that we have set the intentions to get a clarity or focus or some solution, creative solution for the two things that we have written. If you think that you already got a solution, go ahead and write two more. That's no problem about with that. Okay, so let me put a timer for 15. I think today we can, since we started, and we can increase up to 20 minutes. We've already tried 17 minutes, so let's try 20 today. When we started the pilot, we were asked to do even 1 hour, which was so difficult. But I think 20 minutes is very decent. And we put it 20. Yeah. So 15 times reverse breathing, and then we are going to stay still, observe the thoughts. If possible, stretch the void, meaning the space between two thoughts, that is the void. Okay. Try to stretch that one if possible. Okay. We put it. Yeah. Start. Open your eyes. You may want to note down anything, any downloads, any revelations you received during this time. You may want to note it down in your journal. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Good night.